So I'm just starting off with my usual foundation routine. So once I'm done with the turn up, I'm going into my Naked Basics palette and taking the shade Foxy and applying it wherever I applied my MAC Painterly paint pot. And then I'm using my Sigma E, I believe this is the E35, going into this Lorac palette, which I forgot the name of, but I will put it in the description bar. And I'm taking the light brown shade and I'm just going to really nicely buff this into my crease. And then as you'll see in a couple of seconds, I'm also going into the Naked Basics, and don't confuse it with the Naked Basics 2. I'm just using the original, and I'm just going to take a combination of 2 brown shades and also place that in my crease. And clearly I didn't know when to turn down. Then using the same brown that I used on my lids, I'm just going to apply it under, on my lower lash line and kind of not wing it out, but kind of flick it outwards. And then I'm taking this black kohl pencil, and this one is by MAC, and I'm just drawing a really thin line extremely close to my actual lash line. And I'm also using the black to line my waterline. Okay, so now using the same blending brush that I used for my eyes, I'm just bringing down these colors pretty low. Now using this MAC contour brush, I'm going into both of the browns in the Naked Basics palette, and this is going to be my contour shade. Clearly that is extremely harsh, but I am going to be blending this out, and we kind of do want a little bit of harsh lines just because it looks a lot more manlier, I guess I want to say. And now I'm just blending this out and putting it also around the perimeters of my face, so my temples, my forehead, and then I will be going in with the same blending brush that we used for the eyes to kind of create this really deep widow's peak, just because I think every werewolf has a widow's peak. But for now, I'm just going in with this Real Techniques brush, which I forgot the name of, but will be down in the description bar. And I'm just going to really nicely blend these shades out. And then for further blending, I will be taking my beauty blender and just blending it out even more. Now it's time to create my widow's peak, and for the widow's peak, I'm not really doing any harsh lines. I'm just starting out by outlining exactly how I want the shape to go with the same blending brush that we used on the eyes, just like I said. And now I'm bringing down these shades in the middle of my lip, so that way it kind of looks like my bottom lip is a lot bigger and a lot fuller. Okay, so now for my favorite part, I actually didn't include a clip of me showing you what this product is, but they are 2 different shades of the Beverly Hills or Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brows, one in medium brown and then the other one in dark brown. I'm just going to be drawing some realistic looking hair wherever I contoured and, you know, placed those brown shades, and this is just going to give the effect of actual real werewolf hair. You want to use these dip brows in a way that kind of makes it look like your hairline itself is kind of extending forwards. You also want to use a variety of different techniques, so like shorter strokes, longer strokes, darker strokes, and lighter strokes, of course. Now for my actual eyebrow hair, I am just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. I think is the only one that I use, but you can use both or whatever you prefer. And I'm just drawing some really, really thick, bold eyebrows because werewolves have like really hairy eyebrows. And the shade didn't perfectly match my eyebrow color, but you know. And it's kind of hard to explain what it is exactly that I'm doing with my eyebrows, so just watch. Now for my lips, which I am obsessed with, I'm using this MAC matte lipstick in the shade Styled in Sepia, which is a new shade, but it's not limited, so you can definitely go buy it. And it's this like beautiful brown shade. I'm so obsessed with it. Okay, so now for my nose, I kind of didn't even know what I wanted to do. I just kind of played around with it. You can feel free to do the exact same thing. And yeah, I just kind of drew like a circular nose and then brought it up just a little bit. And again, you just want to continue to blend this. So I blended out the nose just a little bit. I added even more definition on my jawline just so it looks a lot more like bulkier. And then I did the exact same thing around the places where I placed my fake hair. And then I went back and I just added some more hair. And using the exact same shades I used for my eyes, I'm just going in and I'm adding more of the darker brown to the sides of my mouth so they look a lot more manly. And then adding even more hair just when you thought I was done to my chin. And now it's time to add this weave on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just taking this hair that I bought at the party supply store. I'm cutting it and I'm also using spirit gum, or I think it's like spirit glue. I don't know. One of those things. And I'm adding it to the sides of my mouth. And this is exactly where my beard is going to go. You don't have to do this step. So if you think this is a little too much for you, you can feel free to just like stop here. Exit this video. I don't know. But I'm adding this just so it looks a lot more werewolfy, because you know werewolves, of course, they're like super hairy and I don't think my hair does enough. And then for my hair, all I actually even did to it was just wash it and I left it out. So this is how my natural hair is. And yeah, I guess it just went with the look, so I didn't do anything to style it. But if you are someone who has straight hair or your hair doesn't look like this, you can definitely curl it and then just like tease it up a bit. Now to further blend this look all together, I'm adding even more hair with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brows, just so that the hair essentially on my beard blends in a lot better with the look. And then I'm taking this red flannel shirt that I own and I'm just, you know, putting it on like a normal person, just because if you search up like pictures of werewolves, they're always seen in like flannels. So I was like, hey, I have this shirt, and this is also the shirt that I was wearing in my nature box unboxing. Then I just popped on some werewolf ears with some nails, and this is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I think this is the coolest manly look I've ever done. Well, I mean, it's the only werewolf look I've ever done. But yeah, I still hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Oh, and I also did add some hair to my hands just because, you know, I'm extra like that. I also forgot to mention that I popped on some teeth. These are actually vampire teeth, but I think they work really well with this werewolf look. And this is my failed attempt to try and be scary. Clearly, I am not scary.